Hey guys, I know I'm not the only one who is constantly hopping on an ATV or UTV to buzz over to the other side of the property when we just have a small project to do. And, you know, maybe we ought to be walking some, but seems like time is one of those things we can't get enough of. And so MOVCAN offered to send me out this V30 for me to test out here on the homestead. And I will say it has been one of the better units here for being able to just run across the property quickly, or to run and check fence lines, you know, and weave in amongst the trees and things like that. It's been super handy. I want to go over some of the range that I have seen out of it and some of the uses that I've been able to apply it towards here on the homestead. So come along and let's check it out. So this thing works out great if you are just needing to run around and check fence. You've got good control over it, but it's not like a normal bike where you have to pedal the entire time. With the 1000-watt motor on this, you can just kind of putt around as you need. You can put it in a lower pedal assist, or you can tune it all the way up. And you've got the power to be able to quickly transport across the property with minimal effort and just get things done, which is really what we're trying to do. So I do have this unlocked too, where it's on its 5th pedal assist, and so typically it'll come from the factory with like 3 unlocked, and then you can get into the screen and go ahead and adjust the other settings. So we'll take a little bit of a cruise up here. Maybe the camera won't bounce too much. But with no pedal assist at all, meaning I am not pedaling, we are up to 25, 27 miles right there. So kind of felt like I run out of runway. So their claim speed of 28 miles per hour with no pedaling is spot on. Of course, this battery is fully charged now too. Was able to charge it overnight off of the solar system, which is exactly what we are trying to do here. But man, talk about just, you've got 7 speeds here, okay? And I put it in 7th, and here we are. We're going a pretty good incline. I am not pedaling very hard. I'm still obviously able to speak, and you know, we're doing 16 miles per hour right there. So it does pretty darn good. A quick way to be able to run over to the neighbors, especially here, you know, where we live, our little community up here in the mountains. Good opportunity to just, we can buzz down the road, go check on the neighbor's place. We do that for several folks back here that aren't full-time. And then if you're out on pavement, you can even set this thing on cruise control and really book it down the trail. So I hope you find this useful. If there's a test in particular that you would like me to run, just leave it in the comment section down below. I am all for testing them. This one has been, this unit here is probably my go-to. I ride this one the most. It's quick, and I really like the suspension on it, and it's very peppy with the acceleration. So when I need to just run and go do something real quick, it's easy to hop on and go run to the other side of the homestead, shoot you all some content, or check on a water system, or close a valve, and then head back over to the house or back to the office and get back to work. So definitely a neat tool, and they totally serve a purpose here on the homestead. One that I didn't think that they would, but it seems like every day I find a new use for them, and they've been quite the blessing, really. Super grateful to get the opportunity to test them out. Nice way too to just enjoy the evening or the afternoon. So this unit here has got a 4-inch wide tire, 20 inches tall, and one of the most comfortable seats that I have had on an e-bike here so far. It's got a full suspension, so front and in the back here, and really has done a good job of just giving me quick transportation to the other side of the homestead to be able to check on something, check readings or things like that. I've used it for check and fence, and I've been able to go take it to go check mail, and just we ride around as a family in the evenings and things like that. But it's been handy just to have something that you can run, jump on. You don't have to start. You're not using gas, with gas being, you know, what, 4 something a gallon now, and just a quick way to buzz around on the place. Now, the thing that I like about these e-bikes is, as you can see with all the solar here, I am able to recharge this off of my solar panels and my battery system. So it's only using about 0.7 kilowatts, so just over or right at 700 watts to fully charge the bike. It takes about 7.5 hours to recharge it, so no problem recharging it overnight or while you're parked. And this one here has got a 1,000-watt rear motor, and it cruises. So far, I've put about 26 miles on this bike. It has done superb here on the homestead. So it comes just as you see it now, except all the mud because of how much we've ridden it. But it comes with the phone holder, and this one came with a front rack, and has overall been a very rugged machine, and very comfortable to use here on the homestead. So why don't you ride along, and let's go. We're going to go check some measurements on a fence, and we'll check some fence and check on livestock and just the things that I normally use this for, and show you what's going on with it. I'll ride up in here and we will check some fence, make sure everything is operational and no issues. I'll tell you, the longest ride I've taken on this bike has been just over 13.6 miles. Did great. Some of that was pavement as I rode over to a neighbor's, and I was able to do like 25 miles per hour with pedal assist on the pavement. Now I know it claims it'll do up to 28 miles per hour, maybe if you were really getting after it, but that's not the way that I was. You know, I was kind of, like I told you, kind of using this as a dirt bike, and it's a good option for being able to weave amongst these trees while I'm checking fence, especially with these electric fence where we are moving them frequently and we're just kind of blazing trails. And zoom in here where you can see we're just kind of blazing trails off through the woods there to make it all work and to section these off as we need. I'm using it today or this morning to check fence, and this is exactly why I check fence. Right here you can see that maybe a deer has tried to jump through the fence and gotten hung up, so it has caused the livestock wire to get pushed down, and it twisted together my top 2 ring runs of barbed wire. So I'm gonna untwist those and get this corrected. I do this why I run around here and check on things, because this could have just as easily been a tree that knocked down the fence or something, and then we've got sheep out and not where they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna try and get this straightened out. But just another purpose behind the e-bikes on the homestead. It's quiet. It doesn't bother the livestock. It's not bothering the family to hop on this in the morning. I'm not making a bunch of noise right there by the house. And I can go run around and check on things quietly. Just not be a bunch of noise, and we're recharging them off the solar system, so it's not an added load, it's not an added expense. We're using excess power to be able to recharge them, And they seem to be certainly serving a purpose here on the homestead with keeping an eye on things and just being able to do these quick errands. Is it replacing a UTV or an ATV? Absolutely not. But for little runs like this and being able to weave amongst the trees and check on things, they certainly play a role. All right, so I got that wire straightened back out as best I can. That is the one downside to run in field fence over uneven ground, is you're gonna get sags from time to time, but it's in far better shape than it was, and I was able to untwist the top 2 runs of barbed wire there that were tied together. If you're looking for a reliable source of transportation on the homestead, something that's not going to break the bank, I think this is a good option for you. There are certainly a multitude of options, but the suspension and the tires on this one really make it exceptional with doing these small projects and just being able to run around and check on things. So I hope that helps. If you got any questions, thoughts, or ideas, please leave a comment down below. And if you like seeing this sort of stuff, please like and subscribe. And I will do more about bringing you the things here on the homestead that are able to get us to the point where we need. All right, folks, we'll catch you on the next one. Mountain Wizard out. See ya.